Good morning, India.
Good morning.
This is Dr. Adil, and with me is Ved sir. So, Ved sir is a bioscience tutor,
Yes.
and he has been teaching bio for how many years, sir?
Sir, I'm having teaching experience as a PGT Bio almost 13 years.
Okay, so, sir, I want to know what is the most fascinating thing in bioscience?
Most fascinating.
Yes, sir.
Most fascinating thing, if you ask, so that I will say that is the human physiology.
Human physiology. That means you are deeply attracted with human physiology.
I like it the most.
Human physiology.
Human physiology, I like.
Okay, sir, I have seen so many teachers teaching human physiology, but the way you are teaching, right, it is absolutely, I don't have adjectives to describe your way of teaching.
Very,
Right?
very thank you.
Yes, some students are confronting so many problems in the chapter. So, how are you making it super easy for students?
Firstly, I'm taking whatever lecture I'm taking.
Yes.
So firstly, I'm preparing PPTs for the lecture,
Okay.
and that PPTs are not basically you will get on any internet sources. Okay.
Okay.
I'm reading different books, and from that different books, I'm preparing PPTs, and after explaining with PPTs,
Yes.
I'm taking help of NCRT textbook also, so that whatever concepts are there in NCRT that must be covered. And after NCRT discussion, some models, some charts I'm
That
also
means
using.
you're working very hard, right? Yes. So, sir, tell me one thing that students love bio, right? After some time, they forget the concepts. Like they are not able to crack NEET. If we see all over India, so many students are struggling. Firstly, they think that this bio is an easy subject. It is also a scoring subject in NEET, right? But still, they are not able to get good marks. Or if they read it once, twice, they forget it. So why they forget things? And what are you doing? I have seen your students, they never forget things. What magic you are doing with the students?
In biology, basically, two things are very important. Biological terminologies, and basically terminology is very important. And if you are good appearing student, so if you are not writing any particular terminology, so you will not get good marks. And very first thing what I am doing, I am saying my students, so basically if you talk about board examination, the board examination almost questions, 99.9% questions are coming from NCRT text.
NCRT.
So I am allowing them to read NCRT. Okay. At least 5 times, 6 times, or 10 times, whatever time they are getting. Okay. So I am allowing them to firstly read NCRT. Firstly, I'm explaining how I'm teaching this. I'm discussing with you. Then that is the work, revision work the students are doing. They are doing by themselves. And while teaching, I am preparing some mind maps also, some flow charts. That suppose ki chapter 1 sexual reproduction in flowering plant. Suppose I have taught it and the students have read it 10 times from NCRT textbook. Then I am providing them some mind maps.
Okay, mind maps.
Mind maps.
Are they working?
Yes, by mind map is such a way that they can teach at their homes also. Okay. So mind map I am providing them. So by going through with mind map, they can learn the concepts. They can make it permanent in their brain.
Can I
And some
conclude that
flow charts.
can I say that concepts is power? So everything depends on concepts.
Yes.
If your concepts are crystal clear,
Yes.
you are never going to forget them.
Yes.
And you will not lose marks in any of the competitive examinations.
Right.
Yes, sir. Sir, what about those students? Like some students who are like average, like for example, they are not average. They are not, for example, reading. Their concepts are not clear, and people call them average like that. So I have seen that you are also changing them. They are becoming equivalent to toppers. So how are you working on those average students?
For average students, suppose here in our school we are following some different pattern of teaching also. So basically, average students I'm working on them separately. They are
Okay.
not in the group like that. Whatever
Individual attention.
individual attention I'm doing.
Okay.
So suppose if any good student is there in the class and he is